Let's begin the killing time.
Oh man, the scalpel is great. As long as you keep it topped off. I had to repair it a bunch, but as long as you keep it above, like I would say right about 86%, if you come up behind somebody, you can one-shot people like fairly easy. The range is really bad, and that animation is good right there, but I find that that animation, not so great. Not so great. So you kind of have to get lucky, I think. Or do you hold it down? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I think it's like a randomized attack pattern. But yeah, it's sneaky. It's cool. It's actually really good against rats too. I find that it's a lot more consistent. Yeah, even with that slash too. So definitely going to be keeping that. Maybe get another one too and keep it topped off. The Changelings like basic attack is okay, but because you can keep range. So, but sometimes the range is a little funky as well. So you get a little bit too far away. But it is a safer bet than the scalpel. Scalpel, I would say, is like strictly if you're going to be stealthing up on people. So, for sure. Anyway, that was a whole lot of killing, but we had to cap off our reputation for the morning. I have a feeling like it's day 6, so things are gonna start popping off like crazy. So we already have the arsonists running around out there. Actually, speaking of arsonists, holy shit! I found 3 fresh meats while I was out there. Just on the arsonist. Holy crap, we're really low on water. Yeah, I went through a lot of bandages, unfortunately. So yeah. All right. Well, I guess it's theater. Here, let's read our note first, and then we'll go into the theater. I did get a note. By this evening, I'm going to make a visit to the cathedral. Oh no, that's the mass spreading event of the infected items, right? They need me there, I feel. Else the worst could happen. Where are you? What do you have on your mind? I've lost your trace once again. I also can't escape the feeling that the Bachelor and the Rospecs, the 2 merciless strangers, whom nature itself would command to eliminate each other, have joined... they keep pushing this, that the Bachelor and the Rospecs, Danny and Artemy are, like, again, diametrically opposed to each other, like Clara and Danny. I find those 2 things to be much more. I find Artemy to be a middle ground, quite honestly, between Danny and Clara. So but they keep pushing this. Like the developers in the writing keep pushing this idea that Danny and Artemy should be like super opposed to each other against everything the other stands for, but they're joining forces despite all odds. Like I don't see it. I don't know if it's like a translation thing, or if there's like some other piece that I'm not understanding clearly. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because even like Isidore himself, the little I know about Isidore, seems like he is scientifically minded. Like he can appreciate the sciences and understand them. But he also has a deep affinity for the kin. And he also understands like the extrasensory perception world that is going on here. You know, like the stuff that is unseen, but seen by few. But they have joined forces to destroy me instead. Where are you? I'm so worried about you. So they have joined forces to destroy me instead. That leads me to believe that the other Clara, the changeling, is part of the plague. Like it has to be, because that's why Danny and Artemy are joining forces. They're joining forces to eliminate the plague. So yeah. So that kind of confirms it for me. I mean, we already figured that out. Like we thought it was us, but it isn't this Clara that we're embodied in right now that is the plague. I don't know what she is. I don't know what we are. I think we're a bunch of things all at once. I think we're an idea more so than anything else. Or we're a hope, but also a warning and a threat at the same. Maybe we're the voice? No, I mean, we already figured that part out too, that we are an appendage of of the earth, of the greater will of the earth. So yeah, something that is used to feel and interact with the world of quote unquote, the people here. I'm so worried about you. All right, day 6. I don't think I'm gonna rest for a while. I don't know if I have any beans left. No, but I've got 2 lemons. So that should be able to last us. We need to go to a shop too and buy some more food. Because I'm having a feeling like it's going to be slim pickings pretty soon. All right.
So here we are.
So much blood was spilled.
Spilled? You mean by accident? Something you had nothing to do with?
It had to be done so that we could move forward. We're on the path to victory. Don't you agree?
We are. Now we know how to fight Sanpest for real. False rumors have been disproven. It's no demon. These are just tiny particles that die quickly if they can't bite into hot blood.
People fear Katarina's prophecy.
People only fear bloodshed when it's their blood and their shed.
Blood. Blood is nothing but a nutritional medium. He who sows blood reaps a ripe harvest.
He who sows blood reaps a ripe harvest. That kind of makes me think of the area that we went to over here where the altar was. The Ragmire? I can't remember what it was called. But where the bulls are sacrificed. There's actually a lot of, at least in Path 2, there was a lot of twire, that grows around where all that blood is spilled. So I wonder if that's kind of like has a double meaning to them. And then the bullpen is right there. But these bulls are different, I think. Or maybe they keep the bulls there and then they process them through the abattoir. So, but then we know that's how the special blood is made and formed, which kind of gives immunity to people from the sandpest. So, Mark's not going to have anything to say. Hey, buddy.
Only no.
Yeah. All right. No. Not today. Maybe later. So what do we got? Like, yeah, we don't have much of anything. Who's on our... Here, let's go outside because it's not supposed to be quiet in here because of the mod I installed. But it is definitely quiet in there. I should visit Laura, honestly. Laura Aspty, I haven't seen in a while, I don't think. But she had nothing to say. Ruben's kind of on... He's out right now. I think he's either running or he has given himself up to the cans, if I'm remembering correctly. God damn it, I have to go check on Anna eventually as well. Of course, we need to go see Katarina and then also Alexander. So, why is Laura there twice? Oh, there's 2 Lauras? No, there isn't. It's a UI error from the UI mod that I have on. And then we still haven't met Foreman Ayan? Anyan is the wise man. Ayan is the foreman. There we go. Yes. All right. Well, let's go see Katarina. T-pose for me? Nope. You're going to do the double hand jerk bust. Oh, God. That gesture.
This is merely the beginning for you.
It is time to address the younger generation of the feudals. What will you ask of me today? Today we attempt to convert Vlad the Younger. Oh, okay. We'll search for allies amongst the termites. All right, whatever you say. I've thought, you know what, too? I think, isn't day 6 the day that they disown Clara? Yeah, I think it is. Because you hear a rumor of that going around where everybody turns their... Oh, I think it is day 6 that everybody turns their back on the changeling. Oh, God. Yeah, things are going to get so fucking awful today. Oh God. Yeah, day 6 was always it was a bad day. In Path 2, I think that was the day where all of the masks, the Tragerians, are like point your way towards the town hall. Well, once like shit started going down and those bells were tolling. Ooh. That was like, oh God, that was such a good part in the game. I've thought of approaching Victor. He's a more powerful figure, but the Utopians are much too fierce. Yeah, Victor is, he's a tough guy. Our escapades yesterday must have infuriated Maria. I suppose so. How do I approach Vlad the Younger? He's a simple person. He doesn't need recommendations or introductions. That said, he is cynical. We need an incentive. He loves money most of all, but does he? He seems more of a curious type than yeah, he's a Olgemski, so yeah, money is meaningful to him insofar as it pleases their father, I think. But as far as like Vlad the Younger's personal ambitions, I think he sees money more as a ends to a means, like a tool. Like Olgemski Senior sees money as just straight up power, which is also an ends to a means, but in a much different way. But he has other weaknesses too, after all. He's not digging that well for money. Yes, exactly. Okay, cool. They acknowledge that. I doubt he's looking for treasure there. Yeah, he's not. Like I said, he's a very curious mind. I do need to rest right now, but what am I to do? Ask his sister what he likes besides money. He likes information, I think. So, she'll be eager to talk about him. Well, it depends on... Capella will talk to us, but she's not going to give up a member of her family if she knows we have ill intentions. As soon as her light-filled thoughts fly towards him, he will feel Capella's sorrow for him. This will soften him and place him in our hands. It's not going to work, but that's what I'll do. Yep.
I need more.
Don't worry. Alright, let's go talk to Father. See what he's got. Sharon. Vlad the Younger is drifting towards the utopian heresy, but he is not yet a full-blown fanatic like the twins. He is the heir to a very powerful family, though, and it will be a disaster if he pleads allegiance to Maria. Hopefully, Capella will be able to advise me as to what I should say to get Vlad's ear. Yeah, Capella's not part of the Utopians or the Humble. So, goddamn, dude. What's up with that curb? Sidewalks are dangerous here. So yeah, I don't know. Father. Clara, have you heard what happened to the cathedral? No. What? I do know, but no, what? You tell me. People who had been in the streets and faced the threat of infection were being sheltered in the cathedral, per the bachelor's orders. He had something in between a shelter and an isolation ward set up there. Last night, a diseased carrier infiltrated it and infected the entire crowd with sand plague. Oh, that's horrible. Are they all dead? Yes, almost 400 people. And I have no doubt that the real culprit behind our present calamity is going to meet her end today. Who could that be? I'm positive that a certain Yulia Ulrichvia is a perpetrator. Items belonging to her have been found in the cathedral. Waste no time, or she will escape the reckoning. Expose that warlock, or else someone will warn her, or accuse someone else, yes? Will you and Katerina love me as before? Will you not give up on me if they ask for my head? Who would ever demand that from us? I am the governor. The Canes are devastated by the loss of Simon, and I have just found out that the Olgemskis are equally devastated. The Termitary affair has come to light. Oh yeah, the Termitary. This is where, yeah, Vlad Sr. or Vlad Jr. could either go and take responsibility for the locking of the Termitary. The Termitary affair has come to light in view of the Inquisitor's arrival tomorrow. You are our heiress. You will carry on when we are no more. Who are the Inquisitors? I don't know how to approach Yulia right now. I'm going to put that off till later, actually. Probably after I sleep and stuff. But I do want to go talk to Capella first. Who are the Inquisitors? Ah, you don't know. They are horrible creatures. government envoys who specialize in unresolvable situations, intellectuals with a license to put the most perverse plans and arrangements to a practical test, all for the sake of efficiency. But you're going to stop them from wreaking havoc, aren't you? He doesn't have that power. The worst part is that they enjoy an unrestricted mandate. Stopping an inquisitor is as impossible as stopping a ghost or time. If they want something done, they will do it. How can I get closer to Yulia? She is clever and I think has an iron peg for a heart. There's no hook with which to catch her. She is fond of Eva, and Eva, it seems, is fond of her. Try talking to Eva. All right, I'll try. Eventually.
You shouldn't have put so much.
I'll do my best. Oh God, I should sleep. Can we make it till the... Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make it. We'll be all right. I got a little bit of food too. Kind of want to get some more. Yeah, let's go food shopping. Hello, good sir. I shall take a lemon. No biscuits. Too small. $3,600. They're so expensive. And some no vegetables. That'll be it for me. All right. Thank you, sir. Holy shit. Greetings, good sir. I was just at your brother's shop. I know you're part of a quintuplet family. Or sextuplet? I think you have 6 twins, yes? Your prices suck. All right, next one. Hello, Jeremy number 3. I've decided to call you Jeremy. The shopkeeper's 3 or 6. Ooh, big slab of meat. I'm going to buy one more. Probably not the fish. Oh, goddamn, that's painful. This is super... I still have all those rats, man. I know what to do with them now because of the comments that you guys left. But I'm going to save it for... I'm going to save it for Artemy. I'm not supposed to know what they do. I wasn't even supposed to know that I could pick them up. It was just an accident. I misclicked. Because I was so excited to sneak attack a rat because it doesn't happen often. Well, now it happens because I know how to do it, but... Alright, Capella. Capella! I am absolutely famished. I'm gonna eat a whole loaf of bread. Oh, yes. Right in front of you. Oh, it's you again. Have you forgot something? It's been a while since we last met, but yeah, I'm gonna drop by often. That's a conversation ender? No, it's not. Please do not think I'm finding it unpleasant, or even if I did. So she's not having unpleasant interactions with the other Clara, with the Changeling. That's kind of interesting too. It doesn't seem like the people's impressions of our twin is like that negative thus far either, which is a little bit more confusing to me. Let's dispense with the courtesies, Victoria. Do you love your brother? I do love him very much, and he loves me. We have a great affection for each other. Why do they say that you two don't talk to each other and haven't even seen each other for over a year? All he ever thinks about is money. Well, money and step lore. Okay. So, yeah, maybe he is a little bit more like money hungry than I initially thought. He just doesn't speak on it often. I still feel like money is just a way for him to study more lore in a way, or his position, you know. And so upkeep of that fact, you know, leads people to believe that he loves money when it is actually step lore. But yeah, we knew about the step lore. He's crazy about it. But even that doesn't make him a good conversationalist. Step lore, you say? Yes, the legends and the myths, the rites and traditions. By the way, he asked for a book of fairy tales. My kids have a copy of one for him, but you are a step lore character yourself, it would seem. Oh, a step lore character yourself, you say? Yes, we are kind of a mini Shabnock, kind of, in a way. Yeah, I think he'll be glad to see me. Yeah, so he should have like an ultimate interest in our character, you know, being born of the... I mean, we're like a living, not breathing embodiment of all the stuff that he's studying currently. Yeah, I think he'll be glad to see me. Oh, yeah, we didn't even read the task either. Oh, so Angel of Death is our main task for the day. Yeah, I'm not even going to read today's task until we get through this one, maybe. And then maybe a couple of side quests before we tackle the main task for the day. The sister has provided me with the hooks that I need to catch her brother. Now I know how his conscience may be dragged out. He will have no other choice but to listen to me. She said the kids. Do I need to go see Nakin maybe? He's the kind of leader there. I mean, it's either Nakin or she's talking about Casper. I don't think she means Casper though. Yeah. This is very vague. Castle of Souls and a Halves, the warehouse where the urchins under Chieftain Nakin reside. Yeah, that's my best bet, I think. Oh, hey Ruben. I just came to check in on you. You were on my list after all. Mwah.
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. And we're right next to Grief, so let's see him too. No, I'm not going to give you a kiss, Grief. I'm sorry. Just checking in on you, Grief. That's it. Oh yeah, we can actually, like one of you mentioned in the comments, we could trade away the rats. I think the actual quest for the rats comes up with Artemy on, it was like day 5 or something. So for the rat races, but we're not going to be doing that. I actually want to do something special for that. So I have a couple of ideas. I don't know what it looks like for the rat race, but I want to do some kind of like special editing for it. But hey, Nakin. But we can trade him to Nakin. Oh, weird. Okay, so that's not correct at all.
Where are my daredevils?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Can I talk to any of you? No. Okay, so that's not right at all. I can't do shit with Nakin. What am I gonna do then? Huh. She said that the kids have the book. Sticky? Oh my god, Sticky's so far away. Nah, Sticky's like an outsider. Sticky's not part of like the main group. He's more like a cast out, like Murky is. So Murky and him have like the same level of street cred, which you could. They live on the opposite sides of the whole map too. So, all right, well, I guess we just go talk to Vlad Jr. here. We'll spin there. Spin, Vlad.
Don't tell me that's not what you were expecting.
Come closer. I'm not afraid of you. I want to talk to you. Will you answer my questions candidly and without prejudice? No, we're not going to go right into this spell. I can see you're in low spirits. We'll keep it a little more superficial. I'm burdened by a heavy sin, my dear child. Just a day ago, I was waiting for you to come. I wanted to open my heart to you. If you truly were a saint, you'd be hearing my confession now. But it turns out, you've tricked everyone. The holy healer has revealed her demonic grin. It's not true. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. Capella asked me to bring you one of your old book of fairy tales. Oh, did Capella actually give it to us? Let me see. Oh, yeah, she did give it to us. Huh, I didn't see it in my items list, so I'm not sure. I would have liked to examine it. Let me see. No, that's not our book of fairy tales. This one has some that weren't included in the Tales of the Sons. Not even in the Ugin. I'm gonna look that up. No, it comes up as some people's names. Like there's a couple of profiles and stuff on Twitter that have that name. But yeah, I'm not sure. If anybody knows, let me know. That would be awesome. My sister had them copied by hand. Maybe that's the name of the author or something. Apparently, these things have never been written down before. Thank you. Just a little while ago, a present like this would have made me very happy. Well, how about now? And now it's reminding me that there's probably no use in trying to get to the bottom of things that people aren't meant to know. I'm even wondering if I haven't incurred the Earth's wrath by inflicting such a wound on it. Yeah, I don't think your well is that important in the grand scheme of things. I mean, digging like that, in that kind of a way, and employing the kin to dig for you, which I don't know if we find out in this game or not, is a big no-no. I can't even remember why in Path 2 the worms did that for him. I guess I'll surrender to the worms at the termitary. That's the thing to do. Wait, what are you doing? Don't. It will be a symbolic death. Tomorrow the Inquisitor will reopen the termitary and find out who and when gave the orders to board it up. No, I've made up my mind. I won't wait until I'm dragged out by the ear. I'm going to surrender voluntarily to to those subjected to such tortures and executions. Oh, good grief. What is going on? Seems like I'm lagging behind in the event. Yeah, this is the first we're hearing about the termitary. That's Clara, I think. I understand it now. It was she. She stole your soul from me. She's already visited you, didn't she? So we can come from a place of absolutely befuddlement and not knowing what's going on, or a place of understanding and realization, like epiphany all of a sudden. We can act like we know what's going on. So Claire's already stole his soul from him? She already dragged out his hooks and made him feel guilty. She used that against him, if I'm understanding correctly. Here, I want him to explain it to me if he will. So yeah, we'll actually admit to our ignorance on this issue. Oh shit. I saved the game, so... Oh, does my reputation precede me? The moment he saw me, he accepted the tenets of humility. Yeah, okay, yeah, he did become part of the humble, but he chose to sacrifice himself. We're supposed to choose when they sacrifice themselves, and if they do, for the humbled. Because this is all leading up to some grand event where we're trying to keep people, at least this is my understanding thus far, right? For the humbled. I mean, the whole purpose of being humble is admitting to your mistakes and crimes, right? But we keep postponing people's acts of penance, you know, of self-flagellation, in order to have them flagellate themselves at an opportune moment for the changeling or for Clara, not for them to mindlessly sacrifice themselves whenever they deem it necessary. So it's a strategic move on Clara's part to have them, I don't know, sacrificed or something or other later on at a time that is the most beneficial to the changeling. So, I mean, that's obviously been blatantly clear this whole time. And we're taking reputation hits. That's the whole purpose of the reputation system for Clara, which I love, and it's genius, because the reputation system, it's important when you're playing as Danny, but it's not nearly as much as with Clara. It's just you're in a constant state of draining reputation. So you're having to do all these acts, you know, kill all these people, do as many good deeds as possible, but you're also meant to suffer, which is very Ice Pick Lodge. You know, the philosophy of the game is the right choice often isn't the popular choice. You have to explain away in a way that you can actually say, hey, I made the moral good choice here. And it's not up to you whether that is, you know, correct or not. It's just up to your interpretation. And then everybody else in town has their own interpretation of it. And most of the people are against your choices. So he accepted the tenets of humility and condemned himself to die without judgment. I should return to Katerina, if with a heavy heart. Okay, I'm gonna redo that. Holy shit. All right, let's try the what for path instead of going full dramatic instantly. Okay, so it's the same stuff. Oh, I think it ends either way. Yeah, we chose good grief. It seems like I'm lagging behind on events. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it does end the same way then. Huh, it doesn't matter what you say. So we need to... God, maybe there's something else that I can do in order to prevent this? Oh yeah, it's the same exact result. I don't know where else I could go to make... I mean, that's the quest line. Unless there's some kind of like... No, we've got the Book of Fairy Tales, so that's it. Does my reputation precede me? The moment he saw me, he accepted the tenets of humility and condemned himself to die without judgment. I mean, everything I said still applies, but this is very worrisome and inopportune. And he's not on our list, though, so that actually kind of makes sense in a way. He's part of Artemis Bound, right? Not Danny, he's part of Artemis Bound. So this is up to Artemis to fix, not me. Really. I mean, I want to save as many people as possible. That's why I'm so adamant about getting one schmouter every day, because I know how this works. You know, I want to be able to save as many people as possible. But for the changeling, it's not going to be saving them, I don't think. Like I said earlier, it's going to be using people in a way that's beneficial to whatever the changeling's ultimate goal is. Oh, so... poor young Vlad. And not poor young Vlad at the same time. My feeling of of like caring and also ambivalence at the same time towards Vlad remains. Katarina, let's go. The morning of the 6th day has come. 978 people. It all ends in less than 7 days. The emissary arrives tomorrow. Day 6, fateful for the changeling, who loses everything in the beginning, but gains a lot by the end of it. You know, look at that. Look at that. Just mere 3 hours ago, we had full reputation. We are at half. I've killed 4 people since the day, since 3 a.m. also. So it should be like right about here, maybe. So we're losing reputation at an exponential rate now at this point. Oh God, I'm glad I should go buy more food. How much food do I have? Yeah, I think we're kind of okay. Oh God, I need more food. I'm gonna go get more food real quick before we talk to Katarina, because we might lose rep from her too. Hello, Jeremy. The second. Will you please service me? Okay, you will. Yeah, we've already been here. I'm just gonna buy the vegetables. Oh God, we're running low on money. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, Mom. I think I made a mistake, Mom. Vlad the Younger he's desperate. Oh, to hell with him. He no longer matters. You do know what's happened, don't you? We have less than 24 hours to avoid execution. The rulers will be the first, who the Inquisitor calls to account. I mean, what is meant to happen then? No. Okay. And that ends that. Oh, there was no reputation hit there. Yeah. Okay, so we didn't... But there was no cheering also. So it just ended. I don't like her behavior in the slightest. It's as if she's hiding something. Is she disillusioned? Did someone scare her? What is on my dear mother's mind? I'm gonna have to talk to her later. Yeah, doesn't look like we can talk to her now. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get some sleep. And then we'll wake up fresh in the mid-afternoon of day 6. And with a full quest to complete and probably like 2 other side quests. Super! I can't wait. Alright, we'll leave it there. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm Lone, and this has been Pathologic.